So like 10 years ago, not even 10 years ago, like 7 years ago, even when we were in the downtime of paintball, right? Everyone kind of thinks that paintball started trailing off around 2007. So like 12-ish years ago. God damn, that's a long time ago. So anyway, even 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I used to be able, and really most of us in my area at least, used to be able to go to most of these paintball fields and just play walk-on airball games. You could just go walk out to the airball field and there'd be people out there kind of organized, not even organized, just kind of standing around, and it was easy to just go play airball. You'd just kind of walk on the field and people would follow you out there. And you'd have 5 guys or 7 guys or whatever format you were playing. So finding like walk-on airball games was easy. You could just go to the paintball field and just play speedball. It wasn't a hard thing. And recently, in this area specifically, I'm not entirely sure how bad this is throughout the country. I know it's a problem in California, but it's been very hard, stuff floating around, been very hard to get those like rec walk-on airball games. So like that's one of the main reasons I just simply don't play paintball as much anymore, because I kind of want to play airball sometimes. Maybe like one day I want to play only speedball airball, and then one day I'm cool with playing rec. But if I go to these fields, I just can't play. You know, like I don't have a team. It's like if you have a team you can play, if you don't have a team you can't. It's terrible. Like I don't know what these paintball fields are doing. I don't know how they're getting customers. I don't know. I don't know what the industry's thinking. Like we keep like, I talk about this all the time too, like push these people to tournament paintball. Joe, see ya. Thank you, sir. Yeah, as an industry, we keep like pushing people toward this speedball, airball format. You watch pro paintball, look at all these pro players, sign up for Go Sports, the NXL, the MPL's coming up, HK Army Pro Tour, lots of things. Anyway, so as an industry, we keep pushing people toward this airball thing, and it's kind of difficult. So say you're brand new player, right? Kid with that JT pistol, right? You're like, dang, this airball thing looks cool. It looks like so much fun. It's so fast paced, and like you get to shoot people a lot, and the games are really quick, so you can play a bunch of games throughout the day. And say you've played twice at some woods ball field, and you go to a tournament paintball field, like say here, Capitol Edge Paintball Park is very popular. I mean, at any time they could have, I guess, 3 airball fields set up. They have 2 very good airball fields. I mean, that's where Impact and Dynasty are playing this weekend. So say you saw this field online, you've played twice, and you're like, I really want to play airball. You go to Capitol Edge Paintball Park, and you just can't play airball. Like, it's just not a thing. Like, you just can't do it. You're like, cool, they've got 2 airball fields set up. Why can't I go play over there? Because you don't have a team. You don't know 4 other people who play paintball. So you can't play airball. Like, that seems like a problem to me, right? We need to help facilitate and foster these people playing paintball. So, Marvin Gerber from, I almost forgot what team he was on. He plays for DMG. He plays for that pro team. Marvin is one of those people that is insane about paintball. He lives and breathes paintball. Since the day he started playing, he has been all about it. So at Capitol Edge, they're gonna try a new system where when you get to the field, and if you're playing rec, like if you don't have a team or you're not like in a birthday party or whatever, they're gonna try to figure out which side of the park you wanna play on. Whether you wanna go to that airball field side or you wanna play on like just the rec, like huge, bigger fields. And if you're gonna play on that airball field, they're gonna try to like categorize the people, send them over there, and then group up those walk-on players so you have 5 people to play with, or like 4 people or whatever it is. They've tried it before. I know there was like a whiteboard sign-up thing, which was a good idea. I think that that's good if you have people that are like forceful and they're like, I've got my 5 people, we're gonna play now. But I really think it would be much better, like they're gonna try to get the referees and the staff to kind of facilitate that. So they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you 5 guys are a team. You're like Team Bravo or whatever the hell they're gonna call them. And then when we call your name, you gotta come to the field because we're gonna have another team ready for you to play. Like that's what all of these paintball fields need to do. It has been, I don't know, it's just super depressing to watch all these fields just not even try to get these tournament players, or like the new players, really. The new players, or myself, right? Like, I just can't play airball, and I would like to. And it feels like I'm picking on Capital Edge, and I'm not. I'm just using them as example because they're gonna try to implement this new system. The same thing happens when I go to any paintball field. Anyone. It's terrible. So I said listen to the end of this because what I would like to happen is Capital Edge to implement this system and it to work well. Maybe they can keep refining it as it goes. And I would like to somehow be involved to try to like make this go to the next level. So whether that's me helping promote this or making a video and like walking through how the system would work and how you could implement it at your local field, or field owners could implement it, or whatever. So we really need to fix this tournament paintball airball thing. And I think that teams taking over, or not teams taking over, but like fields taking over and making it their responsibility to actually help their customers and make their customers happy by letting them actually play paintball, that thing they paid for when they got there, I think is a good idea. So, yeah. That was a long rant. I just am like, super like, just tired of paintball sucking, right? And I feel like 2 years ago, I was not in the position to do anything about it. I was just like, whatever. But now it's like, I feel like I might be in the position to help, and maybe I should help. Like, I just talk shit about it all the time. I need to start doing things that are actually helpful for paintball. Yep.